Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We are doing the Daily Clown Report. We are going to react to Michael Saylor having an absolute melty on a podcast interview because old con man fraudster Michael Saylor is under a lot of pressure. MicroStrategy's collapsing, Bitcoin's collapsing. He knows he's a con man. His gig is almost up. And now that people are questioning him, criticizing him just a little bit, he has little meltdowns. So let's go react to this hilarious clip of old Sailor Boy having a meltdown. Now, before we do that, please consider donating to the channel. You can either super chat or you can give me a big, fat, thick tip at that Venmo link. I would appreciate it because I am poor. All right, so here it is. Michael Saylor, the Bitcoin treasury debate gets heated. What is a Bitcoin treasury? A Bitcoin treasury is a failing piece of garbage company that can't actually do real capitalism because they don't make money. So in a last-ditch effort to try to cash out on their share price, especially if they're publicly traded, they buy Bitcoin to hopefully pump the price so they can then sell the shares to the morons that are buying into it. Every failing business eventually becomes a Bitcoin treasury company or some other stupid crypto treasury company, including MicroStrategy. So let's listen to this. It's on the What Bitcoin Did channel. Downvote because you're a grifter. And let's watch Michael Saylor have an absolute meltdown. Look at this man. Look at this man. You trust this man with your financial future with his little Bitcoin t-shirt? You should replace that with a dong pointed right at his mouth.
Every company can buy Bitcoin. Some companies will have more Bitcoin than others. It's a good idea for all of them to buy it, right?
Whether they're sort of cash flow positive businesses or not.
If a company is not cash flow positive, then it's just not a good company, right?
Really, Michael Saylor? That's very interesting. You know, I have a MicroStrategy up on stockanalysis.com, and I noticed something. Let's go look, okay? Be patient. I pulled up MicroStrategy. This is their stock. See, it says strategy cash flow statement. I go down and I look at operating cash flow. Oh, what is this? Negative 8.3 million last quarter. The quarter before, negative 34.91 million. The quarter before that, negative 2 million, negative 17, negative 40, negative 23. Ooh, the last time they had positive operating cash flow was back in the first quarter of 2024. So as Michael Saylor just said, out of his own disgusting stained lips, cash flow negative businesses are just not good businesses. Just like your company, loser. What a self-own. What a clown.
But we see a lot of these companies crop up that really don't have a business. All they're doing is trying to issue debt and buy Bitcoin.
Okay. Well, aren't there plenty of people, like individuals, that don't have a business and they buy Bitcoin too?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to criticize them?
No.
Yeah. If you're taking out debt to buy Bitcoin, you're a complete and total degenerate gambling moron. That applies to businesses and that applies to individuals. If you borrow money to buy Bitcoin, you are doomed. You are a clown. It is over, boyo. Pack it up. You're going to be a brokey for the rest of your life.
I just don't know why.
Like, if you're not as rich as Bill Gates and you buy Bitcoin, should I criticize you?
No, of course not.
Yes.
But the problem I have, I guess, is why would anyone buy shares in that company as opposed to one like Strategy?
Well, every company has a different value proposition. And
Huh? Why would people buy shares in another Bitcoin treasury company instead of Strategy? He just described a business that is burning cash, is not profitable, is a bad business. Just like his business, MicroStrategy. But that's a good point. If I wanted to buy Bitcoin, why would I give it to a company that is cash flow negative. Why would I invest in MicroStrategy that is a cash burning piece of garbage when I could just buy it myself? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's keep watching.
And the answer, by the way, Danny, like the whole point, the message I've delivered every day for the past 5 years is buy Bitcoin because there's a lot of counterparty risk when you invest in a company.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you buy NVIDIA? Why do you buy Apple? Why do you buy, Coca-Cola? Why?
Counterparty risk in NVIDIA, Apple, and Coca-Cola? You know where the real counterparty risk is, people? In crypto companies. Yeah. You know what happened to FTX? They lent a bunch of money to a not very attractive woman. They just gave her a bunch of client funds, and she gambled with it and lost. What happened to Voyager Digital? Oh, same thing. They lost a bunch of money. They lent to a bunch of degenerates. Yeah. Crypto companies have the real counterparty risk. Oh, but it's not the same as Apple has counterparty risk. NVIDIA, Coca-Cola. Why would you buy them? They have counterparty risk when you could buy my worthless clown token. And he's been saying the same message. This guy is a disgusting, nasty human being. He should be in prison. He is an evil, demonic entity. Fact. Okay? The reason he's buying Bitcoin and the reason he's proselytizing it is because he wants to buy it first, and then he wants people to come in to pump it up so he can sell shares and make himself a fortune. You fools. This is so obvious. No, it's not. Yeah, you're special. There's something wrong with your little brain.
Do you buy Disney? Why do you buy an airline? Right? There's the old story, how do you become a millionaire? Start with $1 billion and invest in an airline. Okay, the world's...
How dare he compare legitimate businesses to MicroStrategy? I know this is hard for you people to understand. I literally pulled up their publicly available statements of cash flows. On their publicly available statements of cash flows, it shows negative operating cash flow since Q1 of 2024. Michael Saylor himself said that a business that is burning cash is a bad business. And then you're going to look me in the eye because you're an insane, brainwashed psychopath. You're going to tell me that I'm the hater? What other facts do I need to show you? Infinite facts. It doesn't matter. You're in a cult. You're insane. You've lost it. You need to be institutionalized. Oh my God.
Full of companies that are bad investments, right? The world's full of them. There's 400 million companies. So the question for you is, why haven't you invested in any of the 400 million?
Huh? What are you talking about? Generally I want a company that provides goods and services and makes a profit on those goods and services. And over the long run, they'll grow their profits and revenues so I can get more and more and more profits to live off in the future as a common stock shareholder. That's why I like companies. What is he talking about? 400 million businesses. What are you talking? You talking about every business in the world, like small business, whatever. And you know what, Michael? Most small businesses, I actually respect them, even if they're not making money. At least they're trying to provide a good or service that provides value to other people. You are literally a pump and dump con man. You are disgusting. You are evil. You are from the 7th layer of you know what. You are a demon. You need to be exorcised. We need to call a priest. This man is a monster. If you can't see that, you are lost. You are damned. You are doomed. Lord Jesus. Lord, send our angels down to burn these degenerates with sky fire.
Because I buy Bitcoin.
Okay. So criticizing a company that buys Bitcoin misses the point. Well, why don't you criticize all the companies that don't buy Bitcoin?
Why would I do that? Why would I criticize a legitimate business that provides legitimate goods and services that doesn't buy a worthless scam pump and dump clown token. Why would I criticize them for that? I applaud them for not doing that. I'm criticizing you and every other moron that buys Bitcoin. Every single one of you. You're all clowns. And some of you are even more degenerate. There's levels of degeneracy, okay? Buying Bitcoin, degenerate. Buying Bitcoin with leverage, super degenerate. Giving this con man money, insanely degenerate. Cash flow negative businesses are bad. Just like my company, MicroStrategy, but my company's actually not bad because even though I just said that cash flow negative businesses were bad, but not MicroStrategy because I don't know. Oh my God, this is awesome. This is beautiful.
Are they even worse? The answer is there are some companies that have very good businesses and they're cash flow positive, and there are some companies that have very awful businesses and they're cash flow negative.
Let's go look again, fanatical, insane clowns. I know this is. I know the facts hurt. Oh, the facts. What is this? I see negative cash flow. Oh, what could this mean, people? He's just owning himself. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. I love it right now. Oh.
Okay. If you take a good business and you buy Bitcoin, it's a better business. Mm-hmm. If you take a bad business, a business that's losing money, and you buy Bitcoin, you might very well offset the operating results, right? If you're losing 10 million a year in the operating business and you hold $100 million of Bitcoin on the balance sheet and you're making 30 million in capital gains on the balance sheet, then
really? I was looking at your earnings estimates that are coming up, and apparently you're going to have negative $19 per share. And it seems like Bitcoin is collapsing. Where are these capital gains, bro? What's your total return on Bitcoin? You're probably break even or even negative, you fraud. Well, if you have Bitcoin, it just goes up because it does, because it's the future, bro. Look at the past performance, bro. It's a clown coin. It is and always will be a clown coin. When are y'all gonna wake up and listen to your daddy? Never, because you're insane. Your brains are fried. It's just bubbling soup in your head. Man, I can't believe how insane people are. Like, we live in clown world. We live in an insane, degenerate clown world where nothing makes sense. All right, what has happened to my country? What has happened to my people? What is going on?
Actually, now the question is, you're going to criticize that business for what?
For being an idiot?
Like, I give you a business that's losing 10 million a year and it's got 100 million in cash, and its choice is to buy Bitcoin and probably make 30 million in unrealized gains or Bitcoin gains, or to give away the money, right? Buy back its stock.
Yeah. How about we do this? Don't buy Bitcoin. No, let's dissolve the entity and you give me my money back. Okay. If you can't make money, just give me my freaking money back. No, do not take your money and buy a worthless clown coin. That is the worst possible decision. He has a false dichotomy here. The only thing you could do is either you lose money or they return your money or you buy Bitcoin. Or, I don't know, maybe try to fix your business. And if you can't fix it, dissolve the business. Why is the next step always Bitcoin? Oh, because he wants you to buy Bitcoin. Why does he want you to buy Bitcoin? Because he already has Bitcoin in MicroStrategy. And if he can pump Bitcoin, he can pump MicroStrategy, and he can sell shares and convert them into fiat, which is apparently bad according to him, but he still sells shares and converts them to fiat in order to enrich himself. You people are stupid. If you are a Bitcoin MicroStrategy shill, I want you to lose all your money. I want you to be poor. I want you to go bankrupt. I want you to just have a horrible life. I'm dead serious. I'm not lying. You deserve it. You deserve it. You monsters, you demons, you worshipers of Satan. Look at this. Look how weak he looks. Look at his spindly legs. Get to the gym, weaky boy.
I mean, what would you do?
Yeah.
Right. Take the $100 million and buy back your stock. If you had a money-losing business, would you buy back your stock?
I'd buy Bitcoin.
But by the way, when you buy back the stock of a money-losing business, aren't you just amplifying your losses 3 times as fast? Right? Like if I had $100 million in cash and I bought the stock of a money-losing business, I would just be going out of business faster, right? That's not smart. If I had 100 million and I bought treasury bills yielding 3%, then okay, well, so I'm making 3 million a year, but I'm losing 10 million a year. So I'm just going out of business like 1/3 slower, right? If I took
But no, if you take the money and put it in a clown coin, then you're just magically saved. What? Anything is better than buying Bitcoin. God, what are you doing? What are you talking about? He just has this like, he doesn't even like act like there's no possibility of Bitcoin going down. It's always just, oh, it just goes up 30%, bro. It just gives you 30% yield, bro. Like it's just a fact. Like water is wet, the sky is blue. Bitcoin just returns 30%, bro, forever. That's not how that works, clown. Let this company collapse. Let Michael Saylor lose everything. Let him be investigated by the federal authorities for running a freaking Ponzi scheme, which it is a Ponzi scheme. He raises money through share issuance to pay the current dividends on his stretch. Yeah, it's literally a Ponzi scheme. Morons. No, it's not. He's a good guy. You're just a hater. He's a billionaire. That means you should listen to him without question. I am a robot. I am low IQ. Billionaires are always right, no matter what. Whatever they say is the truth. Yes, the billionaire wants to have relations with my wife. I'm going to let him do that because he's a billionaire. Yeah. Clown.
It's 100 million and I bought Bitcoin with it, and Bitcoin goes up 30% a year for the next 20 years to create a simple model.
Of course.
I'm generating $30 million of Bitcoin gains. I got $10 million of losses. Now I'm making 20 million a year. Didn't I just save the company? So why are you criticizing that company? I mean, the criticism is not that they bought Bitcoin. The criticism is...
No, that is the criticism. If your company that you love is buying Bitcoin, get out of it. Not financial advice.
Is that they're losing money? Okay, well, I'll give you a choice. You can invest in a company that's losing 10 million a year with no Bitcoin, or you can invest in a company that's losing 10 million a year and making 30 million a year off the Bitcoin and making 20 million a year. Which of the two would you invest in?
But I guess the question more is, though, do you think the market can sustain this many treasury companies? Because we see, especially the smaller ones, almost all of them are now trading at like a significant discount to their
I think you're just missing the point. You're like
I would, if he talked to me like this, I would tear him apart. I'm missing the point. No, I know the point. I'm pointing my finger at you, the con man.
Like the Bitcoin community tends to eat its young. Like they would rather criticize a company that buys Bitcoin than criticize a company that doesn't buy Bitcoin. Why don't you focus upon criticizing the money-losing companies that don't own Bitcoin? Why would you buy them?
Don't worry. They'll probably buy Bitcoin too. I wouldn't be surprised. That's how it works. If you're a cash flow negative business, which MicroStrategy is, but that doesn't matter, bro. You're a garbage company. You just buy Bitcoin. I can see it. It's happening everywhere. Okay. If you're a CEO of a publicly traded corporation and you're listening to me right now and you have no morals and you're a demon and you're evil and you want to try to cash out on your shareholders, yeah, go ahead and buy Bitcoin, bro. Go ahead and buy Bitcoin. Yeah. But hey, you'll make a lot of money and a bunch of people will worship you because you have a lot of money, because that's all that's all that matters in the United States of America is how much money you have. Doesn't matter how you got the money. You could rob a bank. You could rob a bunch of old ladies. You could commit massive fraud. Doesn't matter. You have money. That's all that matters, bro. It's the future, bro. America, bro. God bless America.
Why aren't you criticizing them?
No, I agree with that. But it's not that I'm criticizing them. It's just that the shareholders in some of these other treasury companies are getting absolutely crushed. And like, is the...
Oh, what about MicroStrategy? Hold on. What's going on with the shareholders here? Oh, damn. What a tough year. 60% down. Ouch, people.
Any way that some of these companies ever get back to like a 1xm NAV?
Yeah, I just don't accept the criticism. You made an investment in a company. Why did you invest in the company, right? My problem with the premise is you somehow think that it's okay for 400 million companies to not buy Bitcoin, and you like that. And you're going to criticize.
That's perfectly okay. Why do companies have to buy Bitcoin? This is a fanatical, insane cult. This is stronger than a religion. I've seen religious people. I think Bitcoin religious fanatics have more faith than them. It's crazy. Let's all go back to Christianity, okay? I'm sick of these nonsense fanatical religions. We need to put the kibosh on this nonsense. It's not okay. It's not good for your mental health, okay? And you're getting fleeced. Now, yeah, the church will take some tithes, okay? But it ain't going to take your whole freaking portfolio like Bitcoin and this con man.
The companies, the 200 companies that bought Bitcoin. And that's the thing, that's your brilliance?
The thing that I would
How is it brilliant for you to ignore the fact that 400 million companies didn't buy Bitcoin and somehow that's okay?
I'm dying. He's having a melty. His arguments are garbage. They're so garbage. He has all of these assumptions that are just based on lies and nonsense. I'm sure the comments are supporting Saylor. Oh, you're such a genius, bro. Oh my God, Mikey, yes, you're a billionaire. You have more money than Strongman. Yeah, Strongman's worse than you. He's just a hater. Doesn't matter if he says the truth. Doesn't matter if 1 + 1 = 2. Michael Saylor, if you say 1 + 1 = 3, then 1 + 1 = 3 because you're a billionaire. Maniacs, psychopaths, all of you.
And you're going to criticize the 200 companies that bought Bitcoin?
Yeah, that's not the criticism I'm making. Because like if
you're just criticizing someone that bought an equity at the wrong price. Why don't you actually put the focus upon the people that make the investment decision? The companies don't determine the price their stock trades at.
Mm-hmm.
So my point here is,
no, the market does, and the market says, money losing business, buying worthless, clownish, degenerate, garbage clown coin. Let's sell off this company. And you know what? That's pretty efficient of the market because the market's right about that one.
What is your brilliant insight, Danny, that people shouldn't buy Bitcoin? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I think people buying Bitcoin is cool.
Okay.
Yes, that is. Danny, you failed. You failed, Danny. Danny, delete your channel. You're not helping people. What is this channel? What are you doing with your life? You completely dropped the ball. I would have said it, and I would have said it loud, and I would have said it proud, baby. Yeah. All right, that's about enough. Let's go dive into the comments. I'm sure everybody's going to be so supportive of me. Let me guess. Oh, he's a billionaire. MicroStrategy being in the queues is regulatory malpractice. Yeah, what's going on? What is wrong with this world? Give me tips. There's my Venmo link. Thank you very much. Real, what's up, Dex? Oh, I got to skip these non-member comments. How unfortunate. Dang, all these non-member comments. I have to skip them. Poor VT investors. SCHD is up 1.53%. I am so angry right now. Alan, you have no idea. I am just bitter right now. Oh, I'm so pissed. Only member only comments. $5 a month. Join the membership. Michael Saylor is such a buffoon. I don't understand how people find his arguments persuasive. He appeals to the biggest losers on the planet. The biggest loser. If you legitimately love Bitcoin and you legitimately respect Michael Saylor, you're just a loser. You are a failure at life. There's something wrong with you. You're sick. Hey, everyone. What's up, Chris? Hi, Chris. Someone paid to react to this? No, this is just the Daily Clown Report. Hey, Alan. I mean, if somebody wants to pay me afterwards, they can. You realize a lot of your channel members own Bitcoin, right? I don't care. If they do, then they're clowns. If they go bankrupt, they couldn't afford your channel membership. Okay, fine. I don't care. If you own Bitcoin, you're a clown. I don't care if you're a channel member or not. Oh, I'm sorry, channel members. You're actually smart for buying a worthless clown coin. Oh, please forgive me. Yeah, that's not how this works, Alan. You have Bitcoin? I bet you do. I bet you do, Alan. I wouldn't wish someone to go bankrupt for owning Bitcoin. No, I do. These people are evil. These clowns buy their fake imaginary token, and they are the most arrogant, disgusting people you'll ever meet. They will mock you to your face. They will say the most nasty things about you because you don't buy their worthless, hyper-religious clown coin. Yeah, I've experienced Bitcoin shills. I know what they're like. I don't own it, but I don't wish for the... Oh, I do. I 100% do. Gil and Alan are such wonderful people. You have such strong morals. Oh, yes. I wish I had the kindness of Alan and Gil. Saylor saying he is stupid. No, I mean, the guy is asking some good questions, but he failed the final test. Sadly, Strongman still refuses to learn from us. That's right. I don't want to learn from you. I don't blame him. People are stuck in the matrix. I show friends what I did. I guess I'm in the matrix, guys. I'm the one that's self-employed, but I'm in the matrix. If I had a choice between an unprofitable company that buys Bitcoin and an unprofitable company that doesn't buy Bitcoin, I'd buy neither. He acts like there aren't better choices. Exactly. Every conclusion always somehow leads to buying Bitcoin. And it always just goes up 30% per year, bro. Like, he knows what he's doing. He knows he's just a pumper. He knows it deep down. He's a fraud. You can show someone the blueprint and they get scared. Men have crumbled. I'm crumbling right now. Buying more PayPal. I mean, at this price, maybe you will make some money off of it. Bought some. I'm sure you did, Mr. DH. I am not surprised at all. Saylor has a bigger house than you. That's true. He does. Michael Saylor, I retract all of my criticism. You are just better than me in every way. You're a good American hero. How dare I criticize a billionaire? Still love you, Strongman. I love you too. Does Jeremy own PayPal? Yeah, and his cost basis is the exact bottom. Oh, we got a new member. Welcome, good sir. You guys want me to answer your comments? You got to join the membership. $5 a month. I know. Half a Chipotle chicken burrito. So expensive. Oh, man. I can give a bunch of clowns money. I can buy clown tokens all day for hundreds of dollars. But a man that just tells you the truth sets you on the path to success. Oh, no, I can't sign up for his $5 membership. Ew. Strong man, gross. Yep, skip the non-member comments and go straight to mine. That's right. We got a new pay pig. We suckered somebody else. I still own it. You still own what? Bitcoin? Oh, here's another hot take by our resident Paul Fluffer. I think Bitcoin should be part of your portfolio. We don't know what. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take a dump in my coffee cup right there, and then that needs to be part of your portfolio. It's very rare, bro. There's only one coffee cup in the world with Strongman's dump in it. The problem with strategy is the fact that he's borrowing to buy a volatile asset. He's pumping it. He's pumping it for his own personal enrichment. He's the cult leader fleecing the cultists. God. But if the banks are giving him cash, it might be a sign of something. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's, yeah. Oh, that's right, bro. The banks never make mistakes. Oh, just ignore the financial crisis. Banks are geniuses, bro. So if a bank gives them money, it must be good. This is the guy that says, I'm the clown. The strategy YouTube page has more subs than you. Oh, that is true. Ow, people are, oh, damn. Ouch. It's like a knife through the heart. Oh. If he's pumping it, it's clearly not working. LOL. Someone says $5 to get abused by a degenerate. No, thanks. I'm the degenerate. I buy a total world market cap weighted ETF and I hold it for decades. I'm the degenerate. What color is my hair? Is it platinum blonde? What color is my shirt? Is it pink? Let's just say random nonsense. Why don't we, people? Just say random lies. Why not? Okay. My microphone is actually, I don't know, purple. Yeah. What other nonsense? That's not a piano. That's not a piano, bro. That's a flute. Any other stupid comments you want to make? Insane psychopaths. People are insane. My brain can't handle this. Just the gaslighting, the lies, the degeneracy. Oh God, this world. Oh, loving the non-member comments. If only they were member comments, I could pull them up. Platinum blonde is the God-chosen color. Strongman is a degenerate because he owns MicroStrategy. Well, unfortunately, that's true. Degenerate strongman. Loser. Yeah, I'm the loser. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the funny part about all this. I know. I have like 0.2% shares in MicroStrategy. I'm the real fraud here, not the stock pumping, Bitcoin clown pumping degenerate. No, I'm the real fraud, guys. Okay. All right. And don't worry, good sir, we will get to your sponsored video. All right, people, thank you for joining the membership. Did I get any tips? No one gave me tips. See, I expose a con man and a fraud, and nobody rewards me for it. Don't worry, I'm used to it. But anyway, thank you for joining the membership, SRN23Z. You are a true American hero, assuming you're American. 0.2% is too much. This guy wants tips. Damn right I want some tips. I'm honest about it. Yeah, I want to make money. Okay. Send me money. I want money. I want you to be my tax client. I want you to give me money on YouTube. I'm honest about it. Okay. I'm not trying to create this cult to deceive you about my true intentions. But of course, honesty is not rewarded in America. In the United States of insane psychopath America, being honest is a detriment. You're a clown if you're honest. No, you need to just lie, bro. And as long as you get a lot of money from your lies, you're a good person in America. Oh, I love my country. I'm going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Your begging is getting worse. Sue me, loser. Ryu pay pigs. That's right. Almost 100 people in the chat. Oh, people are freaking out. I love it. Today's a good day. My video this morning did pretty well. This video will probably do okay. Daddy's having a good day today. Okay. And I'm just the best YouTuber. I'm just the best YouTuber. I just am. Okay. No one beats Strongman. Honestly. Who is more entertaining than me? I'm seriously asking you a question. Me, Kevin. Yeah. What a clown. Best beggar out there. That's right. Thank you. Welcome to the membership, good sir. Beggars need to get real jobs. I got my business, chump. Go back to your wage cage, loser. All right, anyway, like, subscribe, consider joining as a member to support the channel. Also consider booking a free, and I mean free, 30-minute tax consultation. I am a certified public accountant and will gladly do your business and or personal taxes. Any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront quotes, and I'll prepare your taxes like a boss. You can book a free 30-minute consultation in the first link in the pinned comment below. And the second link in the pinned comment is my link tree. If you click on that second link, it will take you to a link tree. On the link tree, you'll see a variety of links that take you to a bunch of other places. My tax business presentation, my free Discord, my sponsored videos, my book, Stop Being a Broke Loser on Amazon. Give me money. Yeah. Cheers.